Hello, Talk Football Live fans. Welcome to tonight's recording. I'm Ayo and Biot. We are stuck now, but as you know, Liverpool fans, we have all Lobs and Adini. Welcome to the show tonight. All right, so fans, as we usually say, for live, do everything you have to do. Share loved ones and non-loved ones. Let them watch these videos and non-loved ones also. So tonight's topic: Liverpool. Only Ayo came with. That's I'm gonna be here just waiting, letting this Arsenal and Liverpool fans debate what's going to happen this weekend. As we know, Liverpool is top of the league. We know is living soon, so they are gingered to perform. Should be in 3 mistakes, and they're coming really close. So maybe this weekend the tide will turn. All right, guys, let's go. So this weekend, Arsenal Liverpool. Let's start from Nee. He's the newest member. First time here, and we want to hear from you. Now facing Liverpool, just quickly give us what do you think it takes? Do you think they have to do more than they usually do with a stronger Arsenal? And if it's a stronger Arsenal, what do you think they need to do?
I think we Liverpool. The last time we played Arsenal, the last 2 times that we played them, we tied 1-1. Then, like previously, we beat them by 2-0. So I think that this time around, I believe that the score should be around the same. We will win based on our previous games with them, as well as previous games in the Premier League too. So I believe we are looking at a win this weekend.
Okay, so you're predicting a win and
Yeah.
of previous performance. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're not really going to. You don't have to go to a break. The strength of your team is going to come from. You're just confident. It's now.
Yeah.
We can do it again. Okay,
yes.
fair enough. We'll counter that.
Oh man, I'm going to speak 2 ways tonight. Hello everybody, good to see you. Welcome Nii. Welcome back, Lopsy. By the way, I'm not wearing my jersey because I'm protesting against Arteta. I have been on a protest for a while now, so for me to start wearing my jersey back, Arteta needs to get me back to wearing my jersey. I still love Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan, not an Arteta fan. I would say that anyway, any day. He messed up. He messed up and put us in this situation, and he gave people like Nii to say what he has to say. The truth is, Nii said the truth. And if I were a Liverpool fan, I'll probably be feeling more confident, regarding this game. They won the last game, and tactically, Arteta was beaten. He had a very good first half, and he didn't know how to turn it into a win, to change tactics. And I felt like Klopp did what he had to do, which is they contained us, and they came out better in the second half, and they took their chances, which we didn't take. Now, I would expect us to fight back. I just don't know if we have the same aggression like Liverpool is showing right now. Plus, the fact that their manager is leaving, I actually think it's a multiplier to whatever is going on with Liverpool. The way these guys are playing is like there is a possibility of a quadruple. And you guys might disagree, but I think the Liverpool fans will probably be seeing a quadruple. That's the EPL, that's the Europa, that's the FA Cup, which they would tear Chelsea apart with EFL, making it the 4th one. So they have a chance of taking a quadruple, and that will make it very exciting by heart for Jurgen Klopp, to say goodbye. But as an Arsenal fan, it's football. It's 11 against 11. It doesn't matter, right? Anything can happen. I think if we put up the same performance actually that we did during the FA Cup with a better finishing, I think we'll stand a chance. Remember, there's an opportunity for Arteta to overturn this thing. It's a 5-point gap. All Arsenal needs to do is win all the rest of their games, and that includes beating Liverpool and beating Man City, and they can still win the league. But am I confident that would happen? I'm not. So this Sunday, I'm going to enjoy the game. I will take a draw. I will just not take a loss, and I hope we avoid a loss. So I'll stop and let somebody else win, and we can talk more.
You know what's funny? We've been doing Talk Football Live for over a year now. Least confident Biodun I've ever seen. You spent more
Really?
time talking about what makes people strong than actually. So we're going to come back to that. But Ayo, what do you think about it?
Lopsy, calm down.
Lobsy, don't worry. I will come to you.
Lopsy, calm down. Come on.
The way Lobster is looking is like the energy is
Don't
getting
mind him.
compressed and compressed.
That's how you
So that to the
fumble
point where you now explode.
with you.
Don't
Anyway.
wait. I've not spoken.
Don't worry. We're saving the best
So
for last.
I would say yes, we have to give props to Liverpool because Liverpool is looking good at the moment. And I think we all, we saw what Liverpool and Klopp were doing last season. And towards the end of last season, we could see that he was starting to find his, version 2 of, Klopp 2.0. And they started off the season the same way. I think now with more time, those signings, the likes of Gakpo and Nunes and Jota. Well, Jota has been there for a while, but Luis Diaz. Who else did they bring in? McAllister. They're starting to find a rhythm. They brought in Endo as well. They're starting to find a rhythm. They have, 3-4 players that they can sub and bring in the same level of quality where everyone knows their job. So they're looking good. They're good. But Arsenal, I think we've found I would say our attack again after the break. I would say that break came at a much needed time for us. And, we started off right with a bang with that 5-0 defeat of Crystal Palace. This weekend as well, it was shaky a bit towards the end, but, brilliant finishing from Jesus and Saka, and the boys look good again. I'm not sure what line. I think we know what lineup is going to start against Liverpool this weekend. The only question mark is, does Smith Rowe get a start again, or do we bring in Kai? I think most likely Kai would start this weekend. And the past few games, when we've played against Liverpool, I would even go back maybe all the way to last season or the season before. Arsenal tends to dominate against Liverpool now when we play. We're able to match that team, right? And where we've been a bit naive in terms of maybe inexperience and qualities in finishing. So Biodun talked about our inability to take chances when we had that FA Cup game. It just seems to be, getting more focused on goals. Let's see how he does this weekend. But I'm feeling a bit more optimistic, especially because it's a home game. If we were going to Anfield, maybe slightly less so, but it's a home game. At the Emirates, we control the game. It's up to us to take our chances.
Great. So Nee feels Liverpool gonna win because Biodun feels Arsenal will settle for a draw because he's not as confident as he used to be. You believe you've been controlling the game whenever you face Liverpool, and hopefully you take your chance this time. So to give my own, because was I going to talk? We're not going to let Lobsy talk. All right, I'm joking. Ola, few sentences. Well, your time.
A few sentences. So I guess I need to address the elephant in the room, which is the definite sad news that Jurgen is leaving Liverpool at the end of the season.
It's not
Which
in this room, I beg.
I can tell you that it's very sad as a Liverpool, I would say Liverpool fan, and also to the Premier League that someone as experienced as Jurgen and the excitement he really brought to the Premier League is going to leave. So there are other teams that could bring that level of excitement, but I know for every weekend Liverpool plays, the Premier League makes a lot of money. That's one definite stuff because it's not just a team that plays a boring game. We play an exciting game. It's involving, and also the coach is also involved in the process. It's something you are always joyful to watch, even if you are not a Liverpool fan, So, addressing the point and the game coming up on Sunday, like other people have spoken, most people are a bit confident that we'll win. Some are indifferent. They want to get a lot. They don't want a loss, but they just want a draw. Just comfortable with taking. Let's take the draw, but we hope to win the Premier League. And some they said, oh, because we are home, maybe our new rejuvenated strike force can make the difference. I will tell you, when you join a team that is experienced and everyone gels easily, where you can remove 3 players and instantly put 3 new players and don't feel the effect, you know that team is almost near perfect. It's like the mirror image of the old Barcelona that people dreamt of. And Klopp brought it into England, and it's very exciting. So that's the Liverpool team that we have today. It wasn't bought by money, it was built. That's the difference, you see. So on Sunday, when the game happens, right? When the game happens on Sunday, we are looking at a Liverpool team that in the last couple of games has not been with Mo Salah, which most opponents have been saying, oh, their strength comes from Mo Salah. Anybody scores now. Even the young 20-year-old is scoring. Easy goal, plays very well. And you can tell that the team has been built for replacement. Most times we always doubt that when we develop a club, it's usually the first 11 players, and once one is injured, it sort of become an excuse for us not to win. Like other people have spoken today. Oh, maybe some players could perform, some others will not. We are less worried about that. We know even if the star players don't play, we will win. Trent didn't play against Chelsea. Look at the score. You've even seen someone that replicates Trent this for his speed and his accuracy.
Can we get a chance to respond, because I see.
Yeah, you get it. You get your chance.
You will.
Your chance.
You will.
You will. A real opponent, as a real person who is
it's
addressing the crux of this.
Okay,
So many holes.
With all
So many holes
confidence,
to pick at.
With all confidence, I know this Arsenal team that we are going to play on Sunday is just going to be like a walk in the park. Check the history. They say historical result is not a prediction of the future, but historical results with Arsenal is a prediction of the future on Sunday. That's all I have for now.
Ola, hold on there. Good.
Sorry, I'm just going to say, Charles,
I-
please book
I
Ola's
didn't even
people
know.
to be back next week. That's all I'm going to add.
Yes, you are interrupting you.
My points were just
made a
too dead.
statement.
Did you see? It was just there.
Hold on. You made that this Liverpool team was built. Who wants to address that? Because Ayo, you want to go for that one?
Ayo is a gentleman.
Do you
I think
really-
I need to address it. There's no
Abiodun.
being gentlemanly with Spain.
How much was Darwin
Version
Nunes?
I mean,
How much was Darwin Nunes? 70 million.
Being
I mean,
built.
they are not like Chelsea, but
How much was Luis Diaz? 45
How
million.
much did
Wait,
you buy
guys,
that
guys, wait, hold on. Nee
How
said,
much was
I
Cody
can't
Gakpo?
even
That's
hear
what
my
I'm
opponent. I
Huh?
really can't hear my opponent right now.
Do
Can
you
guys,
realize
like,
how much?
wait,
time and
Nee said
analyze
something.
your
Do you know
response?
how much club has spent since they have taken over compared to what Arsenal has spent in the same period of time?
Biodun,
Do you want us to do the analysis?
hold
No,
on.
the
That's not the
simple
point.
question I will
Biodun
ask is
will
this: how many players in your academy
Let me
Let me guys say
that
something
their
again.
real
Let me say
age
something
is
again.
playing at
It
the
talks
same
about
rate as a Liverpool player?
Premier League makes money every weekend that Liverpool play. So who doesn't make money when they play?
Arsenal,
You don't know what you're talking
Chelsea.
about, because the most
Okay,
expensive
hold on,
ticket in EPL is actually an
hold
Arsenal.
on.
You don't even know what
Yeah,
you're talking
nobody's
about.
watching the
Hold
game.
on.
We didn't
Hold
even know
on.
Arsenal was
Nee
playing
said
like a couple of
something.
days ago.
Nee said something. He said, how much is new? He said, yeah, we're not like see. I cannot need you guys, of course. This podcast tonight is about us. Stop throwing jabs at Chelsea.
Must you
Biodun-
drag a club that is the number 10 into the conversation because you're a moderator?
Biodun, you did this early.
Charles,
I need to-
must
I
you
will
bring a
need-
club that is in the 10th position into a conversation?
Okay,
of
hold on.
first-
I'm
Anyone
going to
who
respond.
hears
I'm going to respond to a few of the things
I'll
that
mute
Ola said. Right.
They're all
But
first
go ahead,
season.
Ayo, go ahead.
Let's start with the first one, which you just brought up, because I'll just address that one and let it go. You talked about walking over Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool walking over Chelsea. Chelsea is a mid-table team, so that's not even
Exactly.
a
That's
factor. It's
a-
like saying, "Oh, you
Didn't I
walked
just-
over." That's why I said, let me just get out of the way. It's like saying you walked over Palace. We didn't.
Okay, go
Nobody
ahead.
said anything when we beat Crystal Palace. Like that's regular game.
Go
You
ahead.
said it was built, not bought. I was just listing prices of your players up front. How much was Jota? How much was Nunes? How much was Luis Diaz? None of those players. How much
No,
could
but I mean, those players that you are talking about,
Szoboszlai
they are
was
actually
60
producing.
million.
They are producing in terms of like goals
How
and
much
assists.
did you buy a goal?
That wasn't the point.
How much
The,
did
the
you buy
point
a
wasn't
goalkeeper?
whether
Wait,
How
we
much
set
was
the
your
goal.
goalkeeper?
Hold on.
You're
How much
talking
was
about
Van Dijk?
how much did I
Hold
buy my
on.
goalkeeper?
How much
The
was Van
point
Dijk?
is,
Goalkeeper of how
I'm
many years ago?
addressing.
If you dribble
I'm addressing the
That's
point.
value
football.
every
Ayo,
year, you know that it's worth the price.
I'm
Ola,
addressing the point
Ayo has
about how
football.
Okay,
much.
I'm listening.
I'm addressing the point about the team was built, not bought. We all agree that Liverpool is producing. That's not up for contention. But Szoboszlai 60 million, Nunes 70 million, Gakpo, how much? 30 million, 40 million? Gravenberch. Those are all recent buys. Endo.
They couldn't.
Yeah, and wait. I'm talking about wait. So you mentioned those players, right? You mentioned those players.
McAllister.
Right, which is
Remember.
which is great. Which is great.
McAllister. All of those players except McAllister, Endo, all cost 30 million and above. And we're talking about Szoboszlai and Nunes, who
Oh,
cost 60,
wait
70
now.
million.
Trent, free. All the players are playing
Ola,
now. Most of the
Ola,
players.
hold on, Ola.
Ola, can you
hold
just accept that the statement you made was wrong?
It's a
There is
statement
nothing-
of
there is
fact.
nothing- What do you mean by beauty versus
It's a
buy? What does
statement
that
of
even mean in
fact.
football?
Hold on now. I will
Tell me a team
tell
that
you. I will
is
explain to
not
you.
built. Tell me a team that is not
I'll
built.
give you a comparison. The
In-
house you live
in
wasn't
1 minute,
built.
in
Just
1 minute,
appeared
Ola
magically.
defend that statement.
Which is
No,
easy.
there's
Defend
no
that
defense.
statement.
I'm
It's not the
explaining to
statement. The
you.
statement needs to be scrapped so that
How
it
we
becomes a
build
better
you-
No, we are
Hold
not
on,
scrapping
hold
it.
on.
We are
Ola
telling
is
facts.
responding. Ola is responding
No,
about the
it's
price
facts.
comment.
You're saying
Yeah,
we're
let Ola.
stating
I'm looking at
facts.
the
Remember,
time in 1 minute. Defend that statement.
which is simple. There are teams who make that same level of investment produces no result, right? Half of what produces most of our results are from players who we paid nothing for. Literally players who we paid
Who are
nothing
those
for.
players?
You mentioned Trent, yeah. Who are the players? You mentioned
Trent,
Trent. Who else?
Anderson.
So Trent won. Sorry,
Anderson now.
who is Anderson?
Keep it.
The one on injury.
defender.
The one that has been injured for months.
Yeah. Is it not a free transfer?
What is this guy talking about? You're
When
talking
last
about
did he
people
play?
that are getting you results. When last did Anderson play?
Wait. Oh, so
When
wait.
last did
Oh,
Anderson
then
play?
why did you mention our
No,
goalkeeper
you said
that was
no.
bought?
You said
Wait,
no.
now.
You said half
You're
of the
mentioning
team.
the
No, you
goalkeeper
said half of
that
the
was
team
bought
that is giving you results
7 years.
this season.
6
How
years
many games
ago.
has Anderson played?
Chill now. I just told you.
No,
You
I have
the
to
team
tell you.
is built.
The team was
Hold
built,
on
not
now.
bought.
Wait. Oh, so are you talking? Are we
about the
wait?
players that are
The question
playing
is:
that
are
are
we
giving you
addressing?
results? Anderson has been on injury
Okay.
for a while. So don't
Wait,
mention
now
Anderson.
your
wait,
question.
wait,
I
wait.
said
Somebody
the
else.
team
Hold
is
on.
built. Remember, when a team
Hold
is
on.
built, it
Cannot solve
means
this.
not one season. Now, chill.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
one
So
season.
now it's shifting
I
the
got it.
goalpost. It's shifting it to when 4
No,
5
it's
years
not
ago
shifting
when
the
the team was
goalpost.
built.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
Hold on.
When I said,
Was the same thing
okay,
not
what
built
did you
last
mean?
season?
Your
Wrong.
editor is speaking.
No, Charles, you need to ask the right question. Was the same thing not built
Wait,
last season when they came
hold
number
on.
5 or number 6 when they dropped out of Champions League?
Okay, hold on.
Was it not built? What happened then? It was in foundation
That
layer.
same wait,
I was
chill.
trying to mold it. That was what
Hold
happened
on.
last
That same
season. It
last
wasn't built
season.
last season.
That
Biodu and
same
Ola,
last season,
can you
right? That same last
both
season that you're
hold on?
talking about, we won
Let's
the
just
Ola,
talk about the game.
hold
It's spilling false information, and we're not going to take that.
It's not
Let's just stay on
false.
the game.
Knee.
What is
It's
your
not
prediction?
false.
What makes you think you're going to win?
Knee, over
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
the other
So,
thing is this.
Ola,
How
hold
many
on.
How many? Okay, hold on.
Knee, over to you.
Yes.
Ola made a Liverpool team. It's not bought. I need that. You're a Liverpool fan.
I mean, on the statement, I mean, I can't really. I mean, he knows what he's talking about. But as for me, I would say that. Yeah, I mean, yes, some of our players. I mean, every team is being bought. Except if they come through the academic team, academic program. So, I mean, if you look at the team, it's a mix of both. Like, yes, academic, just like on trend, and then there are some players that were purchased. But at the end, of the day, for your team to really perform, you need both. Type of system, where you bring players that can adapt to the team as well as be able to perform to the level that the coach expects.
So would you
That
say your
happens
team
with
is more
what?
bought?
They are more
Hold on, Ola,
developed.
wait. Ola, hold on. You for me, would you say your team is more bought than or built?
No, they are more built
In one
because
word.
of. I mean, yeah, they were more built because of, like, if you look at on the past 5 years, I believe that I feel like we still have the same team. Yeah, there are new players, but these we still have the same system. So yeah, they
Okay.
are more. It's more built, to
So,
what the coach expects.
okay, so you agree with Ola that it's more built. You made a statement asking the right question should I be asking?
I actually think that conversation shouldn't take us time. We need to scrap it and just ignore like we didn't hear him, because I don't know what that means, to be honest.
Back your
Every club,
point.
every club
Back it.
builds, every
Back it
club
up.
buys. You understand? You spend wisely, you spend foolishly. That's football. That's the business. All those happen.
Okay.
I don't see any value in that statement. That's number one. So digging deeper into that conversation is just a waste of our time. Let's talk about something else. There are so many wrong things that he said. That's just one of it, right? Then he said something about they make money and they're happy. My guy, come
Yeah.
on, man. Liverpool is not even a team that the club will be keeping. I mean, when you talk about teams in Europe that they will be keeping in competition because they want to make money, those are the days of Barcelona and Madrid that have stars that people want to watch, and Messi, PSG, that they make money for them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're talking as if every other club don't make money. How big is your stadium? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how you value how much you come, how much comes in every week, right?
Liverpool's value has more value
But
than
anyway,
Arsenal.
that's another conversation I don't think we need to get into. Then he said something about being
Okay.
a walk in the park and all that. You understand? That's fine. That's your prediction. Let's see how the game will go, right? Let's see how the game will go on Sunday. I think we should just stick to the game. This is the same thing I was
waiting for a draw.
crying over transfer the last summer. I was crying over transfer deals when Chelsea bought the players that they wanted, right? Luckily for them, things turned out good. Now it's talking about build versus buy. So I don't want to get into that conversation. The truth is they're in a better form, and I've acknowledged that, right? I'm a realist, I'm a soccer fan, and I say the truth. You know me, right? They are in a better form, and I respect the form that they have, and that's why I think that they have an edge. But it's still a game. It's 11 against 11. Luton just beat Brighton this week. Nobody saw that coming. Newcastle just destroyed Aston Villa at home. That is the same Aston Villa that beat Man City and Arsenal back-to-back at home. This is the league. Things happen. Nobody knows what will happen. But if you look at form, now you will give them an advantage, but it's still 11 against 11. The manager just needs to talk sense to the player. Like, it's a one-on-one game. You understand what I'm saying? We went to their home.
Yeah.
They couldn't beat us. This is the same guy that was saying that was going to be 3-0. We can pull up the receipt. We have the recording. This is the same guy that came here that said Man United will never score a goal. They played all their shots, 15 million shots. They couldn't score a goal against Man U. You understand what I'm saying? So I am done and listening to Lopsy. Lopsy is not the person that will lecture me on this game. Lopsy is the last person ever that will lecture me on this game. They could win. Even if you win, that doesn't still make you know what you're talking about. That's the truth.
All right.
Can I
All right.
have my place?
Apologies. You are
Yeah.
new to this.
It's not always like this.
So-
It's Spears argument.
But that's not getting back, though. That's how we bring
You
it.
will ginger yourself, not us.
Let's mention something. I'll explain this to you. The last time we brought Ola on, it was when Man U was going to face Liverpool. Ola was so courageous. Just the way he's talking right now. He was so sure Liverpool was going to Man U. But we all know that did not happen.
Yeah.
So we are saying Ola needs to calm down. Very, very bold.
No, he's arrogant
this weekend.
It's not being bold. He's arrogant.
Bold,
factual.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, hold on. I have a question for you guys. And I'll go around. For the Arsenal fans, because you guys have shown that, we all know they're number one in the better form right now. So for the Arsenal fans, Arsenal, let's assume Arsenal wins this game. Where do you think, if Arsenal was to win this game, where do you think Arteta will get it right for Arsenal to win this game? Bill, do you want to go first?
They're not
Honestly,
sure.
I've thought about it. We don't have Partey back.
That's
Um, and I said something the last game. I told Ayo this. I said I would have loved a situation whereby we play Man City with Jorginho and Rice, right? And Ayo said we don't need to do that against Liverpool, right? Because they don't control the ball like that. So maybe we need to stick to the same formation that played Liverpool 1-1. I think that's the same formation we need to go back. Let me tell you what is going on with Arsenal. It's not that Arsenal had a bigger problem. The problem is that our front three. The front three are not delivering like they delivered last season. If the front three clicked, we wouldn't be in this situation. So I think the same formation that we've always played, even with Kai Havertz, should be the same formation. That's our best starting 11 so far, considering that Partey is out. The only problem we had is Zinchenko, because Timber is injured.
Okay.
So now Salah is not playing. He's going to have to play the team that he played against Chelsea, putting David Nunes in the middle, keeping Jota on the side and keeping Luis Diaz on the other side. Jota is also very intelligent, right? But I'm not sure if he's going to do what Salah did to Zinchenko, right? So I think we might be better off, to be honest, without Salah playing Jota, because Jota will have to come to the middle and we're going to have to compete against Saliba and Gabriel, which will give us some rest, having Zinchenko to deal with less, movement coming from Salah if Salah were to play. So I think we might be okay with that. But the mistake we should not make is playing Zinchenko the entire 90 minutes. If we can just keep Zinchenko for 70 minutes of seriousness, so let's tell him to play serious for the 70 minutes. Don't lose concentration. Because look at the last game against what was it called? Nottingham. He was the one that actually even brought the player to onside, right? Because everybody else kept them offside. So that's the problem with Zinchenko.
Yeah.
He will play for the very big part of the game, which is 75 minutes. But then the coach needs to know when to sub Zinchenko. So I think we should just go. It's 11-11, guys. It's man against man. You understand? I'm not worried. But I just know that they are in a better form, which is the problem. They will take their chances. We might not take our chances. But if our front three, Martinelli has not been the best, Saka has not been the best, Jesus has not been the best. But I think we should keep the same thing because we don't have any better option this time around. So I think we'll be okay. Rice will be able to push back on them. Kai Havertz can pick up the ball. Odegaard will have some time to play in the middle. We just play the same game we played when we went to Liverpool. To Anfield. Okay. And I think we'll be fine. So we take our chances and it will be a good game.
Okay. So into the same formation, playing Zinchenko 70, taking chances. Those are main. Ayo,
yes.
You want to add to that?
Well, so just a little correction there, Bjorn. I think Partey will actually be back for this game. I don't think he'll start, but he's been in training for about a week now. So I expect he'll be on the bench.
Yeah, I was worried he wasn't named on the bench during the week. That's why.
Yeah, but he had been in training for about 5 days before that game. So I think he might be fit enough to make the bench.
Okay.
At this point, I'm really looking forward to having Partey back because we just control the game a whole lot better. And even though to an extent I don't like it because it means Declan Rice will likely be pushed out to the left, I kind of like him in that central role where Partey is likely to be. But over the next few games, I think it would be good to have Partey back. Now for this game, and again, that's why I said I'm glad for the break, because after the break, we've started seeing Martinelli and Saka starting to deliver again. So Jesus scored, Saka scored this last game. The game before that, Martinelli came off the bench and scored 2, right, in the last, I think, 15, 20 minutes. So I think both of them have had some time to rest and recover. Saka probably is, he's pushing through whatever he's going through. He never really gets a break, but I trust in Saka to always deliver. The question is whether Jesus and Martinelli can, help take some pressure off him. Because if you see, because Jesus had the ball and he was running, Saka was left wide open for that goal that he scored against Forest. I don't see that happening this weekend. I think the goal is likely to come in from Martinelli or Jesus. But that's where the danger is. Martinelli always delivers something against Liverpool. He's the danger man for us against Liverpool.
Okay. Guys are just boring. At if the front three click, chance.
The front three will click. The front three will click. I expect us to click.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. For Liverpool fans, because you guys are more informed. Ola, you go first. So don't go too far so you can give me a chance to talk. The question is
Yeah,
basically if
we I gave them the
hold
opportunity.
on, hold on. I've not the question is
Okay.
because we've established our form, if they
Okay.
were to lose this game, where will club get it wrong?
I would say in the midfield because once you are able to control the midfield, you can dominate most of the team, right? But I don't think he's going to get it wrong. He's been able to test and try some of the teams that even try to play negative football. The only person that was
Mhm.
successfully able to do it this season was Man U. They came just to draw and they got their point and they were gone. You know, they didn't come to play; they came to draw. If Arsenal tries to do that at home in their own home, it would tell on their own part that they are not still ready to challenge for the Premier League. Because if you go with an attitude of, oh, let's keep it safe. I remember a season like that when Liverpool, who should have been more aggressive towards the end of the season in trying to win the league, tried to calm down, right? And like rather than be aggressive, we tried to defend and say, oh, this team, there's a higher chance we could lose against this team, so let's defend. It never works. Negative football never works if you are planning on also winning the league. Because mind you, we might drop 1 point, might drop 2 points and just be get one, right? And the gap between us and you will still be maintained at 4 points. Oh, it probably you maintain at the same point because it's still five either ways. You're not going to get any other additional point. You're not going to lose
But you
1 point. It's just in
also have
difference.
seen you.
The only person you're only giving opportunity to is City, right? With what confidence do you think you're going to play that same style with City? No, you're not going to do that. So Sunday is an opportunity to say, oh, this is a team that plays at the level of City. Let's see how we can be able to win this same team and say, oh, now with full confidence we can challenge for the title. It won't just be the two-horse race between Man City and Liverpool. Remember, it's been this two-horse race in the last like 7 seasons. It's just always just been between those two
Mhm.
teams. You can tell. Last season we were unfortunate because injuries came towards at the beginning of the second half of the season and everything just crumbled. Liverpool was up there. Let everyone go back to the calendar. Liverpool was up there the same way, right? But immediately injuries started coming up. Everything, most of the plans didn't work out, and we're saying, oh, we
Ola,
can't really tell if this team was going to do it. But I will tell you, back to the point or back to the goal of Sunday. The only reason why we might lose it is if we don't close that midfield. But from the way I've been seeing this team play since the announcement, I've seen a team that we are more unlucky to not score. See Darwin Nunes in the last game, 4 times hit the post, no goal. I feel terrible for him, but it's so funny that you can't still doubt the way he plays because he scores his difficult goals but lose the easy goal. It's just the way it is, and it's football. So, but I would still tell you, if we're unlucky, it will most likely be from midfield because in front we have enough opportunity to score. The back, the defense is solid now. Everything is solid. If you get to score, we give you one goal to say, oh, appease your fans. But
so
we got it
so
today.
so in conclusion, who's the midfield wins the game.
Wins the game. You can tell even from
That's
the
what you're saying.
last game we played against them. Immediately we started controlling the midfield. Arsenal's aggressiveness reduced. So they were doing the too much pressure in the first half. They wanted to score and say, oh, let's put pressure on them and score. Because they were doing the same thing they did when we played 2-2 the first time. They tried to use that same tactic,
Mhm.
but they didn't know that Klopp was ready for that. He just knew, oh, they're going to play the same thing because they feel like it's game as usual. But remember, your
Okay.
brother, your senior brother is always your senior brother any day. He knows better than you. So,
All right.
and that's not a false statement. This is a factual statement. Your senior brother is always your senior brother.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ola.
And your senior brother
Me.
has run out of time. That's why he's retiring, right? That's why he's retiring. That's why he's running.
Me.
So,
Senior brother,
what,
tell us. Tell us
so,
who senior
so when it comes to the on this game,
brother you are. Now you
yeah,
can win the game. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
basically,
I think
the
that,
question is basically, if you were to lose the game, what will happen?
yeah, I would say that with this game, with the players that played the previous game, I think that we can keep the same lineup. My only concern is that we Klopp want to put Trent to the right back position and also Robertson to the left back position. That is my only concern because right now, like Joe Gomez and Conor and the
Bradley.
Bradley player, I mean, they're playing really well, and Bradley seems to be a good defender than Trent. It's just that with Trent, you can always, is a playmaker, so he will like have chances upon chances, and and I think that club will want to like put Trent to the right back position because of his playmaking prowess, but. We'll see how we'll see the team that he chooses on Sunday. But as for right now, my own concern is just would he want to like keep on the left back and right back players that he played last time, or would he want to like change them to either Trent and Robertson? So
I don't
So,
envisage Robertson playing on
are you
Sunday.
saying the will be one from the wing back
no, I'm not
starts
saying that, but I'm just saying that
the lost and
no, I'm just saying that every time when Trent and Martinelli play when they play against each other, it seems like Martinelli always gets the best always wins out when they play against each other. So right now, I'm just thinking that the better defender is Bradley playing at that right back position, or else like we will see Trent struggling with Martinelli all night long.
I, I can I
wait,
get
hold
a
on.
point?
So give me 1 minute. Get
Okay.
your point. You are saying you prefer Trent not to play, right? Nee.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I liked him as a playmaker, but when he plays the game Martinelli, he always struggles.
Gotcha.
So, which is
Okay.
why I'm kind of like just
I think that's what Nate is saying is the game can be won or lost in the fullback positions,
In the fullback
right?
position. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get out of. Ola, you want to say something? 30
Yeah.
seconds.
So yeah, exactly. So 30
20.
seconds, and I want to say that because of experience and the nature of the game that's going to happen on Sunday, Trent, although you might say he play Martinelli when he plays against Martinelli, he struggles a bit. Trent still produces goal, right? So he's a reliable player you can trust to produce a goal. I don't envisage Anderson playing on Sunday because he's just off injury. He can come in as a substitute, but not starting the game because that will be his first time actually starting a full game. So, and you don't want to do it against Arsenal, right? Even though Conor Bradley has been performing great in the last couple of games, it is still not a test of a big team when you play Arsenal. Arsenal is tactical. There are young players like him also playing in the same play. And if Arsenal also have been playing together. So you might think because Connor has been probably good in a couple of games, it is still not a test of result of what might happen on Sunday. So I will still vote in favor of Trent going before Connor on Sunday and any other person before
Who would you
Anderson.
any other person?
And
Okay.
Trent
All right,
Trent
great.
Anderson will not come in. Whoever has played before now, Gomez
Plays on the
played the
left.
same way, but
Okay.
not someone who has not played a bunch of games this season, then starts his first game in Arsenal. It's too intense to start that kind of game on Sunday with Arsenal.
Great. Thank you. Okay. So a lot of predictions. When it comes to predictions, this week, you don't need to give me a speech. The number 2-1, 5-1, 10-2, whatever you want to prediction should be. I'll start from you, Nee. What do you think prediction should be?
I think prediction is 3-1 Liverpool.
You're confident.
I'm even nice, by saying 3-1, but okay.
The other one. Yes, prediction.
Like I said,
Sunday.
I think it might be a draw, maybe a 2-2 draw.
Okay. You're not giving us enough. We need numbers.
I said a 2-2 draw.
Oh, okay. He's expecting the same.
You still with
Me?
us?
By the way,
No.
it was 1-1.
We need numbers. You said a draw.
Did
Okay,
you
I
not
missed
hear
that.
me?
Okay.
I said
He said 2.
draw.
He said 2.
Thank you.
2-2 draw.
Oh,
Lobs.
so
The first
need
leg was
3-1,
1-1.
2-2. Ola, what's your prediction?
Because of the way Arsenal has been playing, pretty terrible of recent, maybe 2-0.
What about 7-0?
No, 7-0 is a stretch. If we had Suarez in the game, it would have just been the regular score we make with. If
You should
Suarez
Google bring Gerard back.
like Liverpool against Norwich,
At this
the way we always do.
you might as well. You said 2-0, right? I mean, Nee said 3-1 or 2-0. That's still a 2-goal lead. So it's not really different. The only
Oh, you mean 3-1 to Liverpool?
need to say. Yes.
Ayo, you mean 3-1 to Liverpool?
Nee still respected our score.
No, Nee said that.
Okay.
Nee 3-1. He respected Arsenal a little. Say Arsenal was like saying 2-0 score at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Ayo, prediction.
3-2 Arsenal.
Come on, man.
Gang.
Bro.
Write it down.
What my prediction is? Prediction will be or is
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, you say 0-0.
Well, yeah, but listen.
Doesn't change anything. The game will still be played.
I think Arsenal Liverpool 2-1.
It's not. Why are you calling this an upset?
Okay, I think we'll win 2-1.
Simple. You don't have to qualify your answer. You're the one who asked for numbers.
Bedu, how do you feel?
Wait,
Like I said, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not.
Wait,
I watch both teams, right? I said it at the beginning. I would, if I were a Liverpool fan, I'll feel much better.
And I hope Conor Bradley plays.
Yeah, he'll play as a sub.
Here's the truth. Here's the truth. Ayo, you can quote me.
Mhm.
Jurgen Klopp doesn't mess with. He doesn't joke. He's going to use his best team.
Yeah.
And his
Best
team
team.
on Sunday. He doesn't joke. He doesn't whatever. What he played against Chelsea was to rest those players.
Those guys.
For Sunday game.
That's why when we were talking about Conor Bradley, I'm like, let's Conor Bradley play.
He rested Alexander-Arnold. Remember, he brought him in the second half. Alexander-Arnold came in the second half, same as Robertson. As a matter of fact, I won't be surprised if Robertson and Arnold starts the game. That is his best team. Gomez is, as a matter of fact, this is
Gomez is not his,
best,
not in his starting
this
11.
is Gomez's best season, actually. Watching him from
Since
this
the
is
time
his
he
best
joined Liverpool.
So I don't see a difference between Gomez and Robertson in today's world. Like Gomez is going forward more than he has ever gone forward in his footballing career that I've watched. So he knows how to go forward now. So I see us having the same problem. Either you play Gomez or you play Robertson, to be honest. And I think Gomez is more rugged the way he's playing today. So Saka would have to do a lot
Saka found a hard time against him when he came on the last time.
Saka will have to do a lot more playing against Gomez. That's the truth. So I might prefer Robertson because he might not be match fit. Honest, at this stage, I might prefer Robertson because he might not be match fit. But Alexander-Arnold, we will have our chance. The problem is, are we going to bury it? Just like, because we didn't bury the chance when we were in Anfield. Gabriel Martinelli had a breakthrough several times and we didn't bury it. So Alexander-Arnold is going to give everybody a Christmas. He's going to give everybody a Christmas. The problem is Alexander-Arnold will find himself in our box. So that's the problem. If he finds himself in our box in our half, how do we prevent him and let him swallow his tongue? That's what we need to do. We need to punish him.
One more thing. Question. I'll piggyback on one more Trent not playing right back. Because if Robertson is fit, Robertson can play. Gomez goes to the right back and Arnold goes to the midfield.
No, then that means
That's
you have to bench Curtis Jones. No, see,
You have to bench. Yeah, you have to bench.
He doesn't play him as a real midfield. He has him
bench
like
Curtis.
Doesn't play him as a.
An extra
Remember,
man.
anytime he goes forward,
an extra
the
man in the
other
midfield.
three
He doesn't
defenders
play
in the back
midfield.
are strong enough.
It may risk
So
it during this game.
He keeps the Konate, Dijk. He keeps Konate, Dijk, and Gomez. That's what he does. He turns them into back three. So
Yeah, back
that's why we
strong
have to
back
punish
three.
him. And Konate, to be honest, Konate is good. He's my guy, but Konate has not been tested. Konate was tested against Real Madrid. He couldn't do anything. This season so far, no
He was
striker has
too young
punished
now.
Konate.
Give him some time. He was too young.
No. Konate is bullying everybody today because there's no striker that has punished him. That's the point. That's why you guys are celebrating. No striker has punished him so far.
Okay, guys. Great.
Let's see when he faces Haaland.
We all have our predictions. We all know we're going to revisit this after the game on Sunday. It has been wonderful. Thank you, Ayo. Most importantly, Lani, for tuning in, for spending.
You always remember. I always bring the excitement.
More time with you guys. Yeah, you always bring excitement. Thanks. All right. So on that note, once again, like, subscribe, share. We're very grateful for you. And recording. Have a good night.
Nice. Thanks, guys.